Hi, I'm Vanessa and welcome to my sewing room. So my mother-in-law came over while I was doing the blanket scarf and she loved this boho fabric that I had, this felted wool. She's like, those are my two favorite colors, and she loved it. So for Christmas, I'm going to be embroidering the edges of this fabric and we're gonna be making her a really nice scarf. So I'm really excited about this. Let's get started. So my neighbor Jessica just came over and we were just talking about it. So we started out with something like this. And then as you can see, some of them did not go well. And then we saw the satin stitch. And I have to tell you that this is one of my favorites. So I'm going to do blue thread and then I'm going to have it more look like this one right here. So this is just a satin stitch that I have on my machine. Just so you know what I'm talking about, we're going to do this number 14. That's what it looks like. And then I have it at a 45. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to be lining it up with this little indentation on my sewing machine. I can show you right here. So make sure you do your test and see where it's lining up. I know there's probably a foot for this and I'm using, but I tried all these different feet and I just like this better. So this is the blue and it just got sucked in. Okay, let's remove that out. So maybe not start right at the very edge or it's gonna definitely suck in. So let's start it right here with the feed dogs. And again, I'm lining it up with that dot. And here we go. Oh yeah, that's much better. So I was trying the blanket stitch with this and oh, I just hated how it turned out. So I think that this is gonna give me a much nicer finish that's gonna look a little bit more professional and she's just gonna love it. I'm also using embroidery thread. This is going to give it a beautiful shine and make it even more finished detail. Okay, let's look at this. Oh my goodness, look how pretty that is. Do you see it? Oh my goodness, I love it. I think I can just come in and just snip some of these little fluffies off and it's going to be awesome. So I'm just going to continue here. In my last video, I had some nesting issues and I thought I was recording and I wasn't, but I was talking about how I got this particular machine right here. And so this machine, my Skyline, this is how I get machines. This is always how I get machines, right? One breaks down. So my Skyline 3 broke down and I love it. It was like, it's a perfect apparel sewing machine, but it broke down and, you know, in my haste of it breaking down and being sad, I was looking on eBay just to see how much it would be to replace it. And I saw the Skyline 7 and oh my gosh, it was beautiful. So I had my husband put a bid on it. And then I took my Skyline 3 to the repairman, a different repair shop, and they got it done in 24 hours. And so I instantly had regrets about putting a bid on this machine. So the days are going by and sure enough, no one's bid. So anyways, long story short, the day the bid happens, 30 minutes before the bidding closes, I lost it. Somebody else bid $10 more than me. And I told my husband, it's okay, you know, my machine's getting repaired. I don't need that many new machines. It's like, it's completely okay. But then a week later, we had this, our mailman is just this large guy. He looks like Hagrid off of Harry Potter. And he knocks and he knocked and you could hear it throughout the whole house. And he had this machine at my front door and I was like screaming. I felt so bad for him. I was so excited. So, you know, this machine is a third of the price than what I would have paid for it new. And it came with all the quilting bundles, and it came with a knee lift and all these like awesome things. And so I don't know, I had a really great experience. So if there's a machine that you can't quite afford and you really want, I would take a look at buying it used. Like my projector is from eBay and it's used. And I think when I got it, it said it had like 100 and something hours on it, but I use it every single day and I haven't needed a new light bulb. So I think I will probably buy my next machines if I need anything else used, because this one was such a wonderful experience. And now that I have a repair guide, at least for right now, it doesn't cost too much and can get things done really quick. I absolutely think I will continue buying used because it's magical. You know, I like to buy my pants used because I don't want to have to stretch out a pair of jeans. So, you know, why not buy my sewing machines used too? It's like working for me. If you see any of my videos and you look at my pants, you can guarantee that I thrifted those jeans because I hate new jeans. I hate the feeling of them. So anyways, thrift your jeans, buy a sewing machine. It'll work out just fine. Okay, I'm getting so close here. So I have one side done. I have one edge, like one short edges. So I would say I'm more than halfway. It's really exciting. This is a slower process. It's just taking its time. It's a lot of thread that we're using here. It just takes a minute. Yeah, I love this machine. It has all the lights on it. It has the accu-tension, so you don't have to mess with the tension, and it just changes depending on what fabric I'm doing. So that one's I really like that a lot. And my favorite feature of this is it has a lever to pop up this. So instead of having to like unscrew it, you just pop the lever and sure enough, it's open. I'm just setting my whole camera on this. Okay, here we go. We got this. Okay. So I don't know, it's been a good little machine. I really love it. As far as sewing apparel goes, you really need a lightning stitch, a straight stitch, and a zigzag stitch. And you can really sew whatever you want. So do you need a really nice, expensive machine to do that? No, absolutely not. But for me, I do a lot of alterations for people, and I do end up sewing quite a bit of different materials that I wasn't expecting. And then like right here, it's so nice to like have the ability to do this really beautiful embroidery kind of stitch. This is not an embroidery machine. So I think the Skyline 9 is where it becomes an embroidery machine. All right, so I got it all done and this is what it looks like. Thank you for watching.